Good morning, my peeps. Well, good. Like I'm supposed to say good. Everybody's supposed to say good. It wasn't really good. Here's the thing. So my sister works at a food service location place that, serves food. And she gets there, I drop her off. It's a freaking like 10-15 minute drive to drop her off at work and then come back home, okay? And I don't mind, I get to listen to my jams in the car and that's cool. And the thing about my jams is half the time I'm not allowed to listen to my jams because my jams are just too cool, in my opinion, I guess. I can't listen to them with other people in the car because I've been vetoed every time. Anyway, so I drop her off and that's fine. And I come home and I'm home for a little bit, enjoying my time. And she freaking texts me and she says, "Hey, can you bring me $20 in ones because I don't have any change?" And my first response, I'm like, no, you've got a manager. Call the manager, text the manager, tell them to give you money. So I tell her that and she texts me back. She says, "Yeah, I called the managers and they're all at school." They're all at school? How is every single person that works at your place at school? I get that most of them are probably like 14. But how is every single one at school? Why all of a sudden do I have to bring you money? And then finally I'm like, fine. And so I storm out the door and I, subject to giving her 20 of my dollars. And I text her as I get in the car and I say, "You better freaking pay me back. It's my money." And she texts me back, as I'm already driving there. And she says, "Oh, you don't have to bring it. It's just a Monday." I'm already in the car. So I'm freaking, upset. And you know what Kim does when she's upset? She goes shopping. Not really, not often, but I was already by Walmart and I was like, "Hey, I need hairspray." So I stop at Walmart and I go and I get in the hair place and I'm looking at the hairsprays. Here's the thing about hairspray. It's hairspray. And I'm sure if you are a dancer or a hairstylist, like a picky eater, you have to have your specific hairspray. I'm not a particularly, hair person thing. So I get there and there's like 30 different options. I don't know. I just need something to keep my hair in place. I just need something to make it so I don't look like a mess at the end of the day. And so I'm staring at this wall, pure, just like, it's a wallpaper. I mean, you can make a wallpaper out of this wall of, hairspray. And I'm just, going from one to one. Okay, that one costs $20. I'm not spending $20 on hairspray. That's not happening because, once again, I'm not a hairy... I can't even... I'm not a hairy person. I'm not a hairy person. So I'm not spending $20 on hairspray. That's just ridiculous. So I find a couple, $4, $5 range. And I don't know where to go from there. I start reading the labels and resists humidity. Well, that's cool, except they all say resist humidity. If all hairspray resists humidity, then I don't think it's necessary to have to put that on there. It's like saying food has nutrients. You don't put on a package of food includes nutrients. You don't... could you imagine having to go to a store and be like, "Oh, this food doesn't include nutrients. I'm not buying that because I need my nutrients." So I skip reading all of the cute little details because they all basically say the same thing. They're all humidity resistant. They all make your hair stay in place. And they have these levels. They have levels of the amount that they keep your hair in place. And I don't... The ones that I saw a bunch of 3s, I saw a lot of 4s, and then I saw some 5s. They don't have 1s or 2s. I mean, is it even possible? Do they have a level 1? A level 1 hairspray? This only kind of holds your hair in place. Just the littlest bit. Kind of like when you go to bed with wet hair. Yeah, it's gonna look like you have wet hair in the morning. That's how much this holds your hair. Why have a level 4 and 5 and 3 if you don't have a level 1? I doubt they have a level 2. I think that's like oh, we hold your hair in until 2:00 p.m. Maybe that's what the numbers mean. I'm looking at mine. Maybe by the number 4, it means this holds it till 4:00 in the afternoon. That would be a great one to have if you just work all day. I mean, if you're at work and you just want your hair to look curly and nice, and then you don't mind if it looks terrible when you come back home, maybe that's the hairspray for you. Maybe they do have a level 6 and 7 and stuff, so if you're like a party animal, then you look great. Maybe you can say, oh, I'm looking at this as 4, but I mean 4 in the morning, so if you're like some crazy nightlife, go to the bar and hang with your friends kind of person, it still works because it works till 4 in the morning instead of 4 in the afternoon. Up to you. So I started ignoring the levels because I have no idea. If it were like an A+, I'd probably pick the A+. Nobody wants a little. Nobody wants a level F hairspray. You point it at your head and it squirts the other way. That's what I imagine a failing hairspray would do. So I end up picking the biggest one. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing wrong with picking the biggest thing. I mean, has there ever been a time when you don't want the biggest? You want the biggest piece of cake, the biggest candy, I don't know, what else is big? The biggest paycheck, the biggest slab of meat. This is America. I mean, isn't that part of the requirement is to want the biggest of anything you can have? We're freaking Americans. You want the biggest everything. The biggest house, the biggest pool in your backyard. You want to know how big my pool is? I don't have a pool in my backyard. So all of you people who have pools in your backyard, kumbaya, great for you. Have a little love and share with me. So I picked the biggest one that wasn't $1 million. And this is what it looks like. It's Tresemme. If it's got an A at the end because that little chukka there, then why would the third E be the same sound? Tresemme. I mean, I guess it's not the... Why do they make the word so hard? I could be pronouncing it entirely wrong and then somebody who knows what it is has no idea what I'm saying. They could buy me a donut. I would not oppose to a donut. If I say Tresemme and it's just wrong, buy me a donut. I'll take it. You know I will. Anyway, so I bought the biggest one. And I'm excited to try it because it's definitely better than my last hairspray. Mainly because my last hairspray has been empty for the last 3 months and just blowing out canned air. I'm sure as great as that is for your hair, it doesn't really hold it in place. So we all know Kim. She goes to the store with one thing in mind and then ends up buying other things. We like to call those impulse buys. I will have to show you some impulse buys that a friend of mine and I made at a thrift shop. Those are pretty great impulse buys. I made some impulse buys because I am that kind of person. Anyway, so I knew I needed bobby pins because I have a 4-year-old running around my house. Not my 4-year-old in the sense that she's my sister. So she's kind of mine, but not like mine. I spoil her because she's mine, but I'm not the person to come to if she burns the neighbor's house. That's not me. So I bought some more. This cute little like Conair kind of matches my hair. There's a lot of them. Oh my gosh. Look at this cute, I hope you can see it. This cute little like black thingy. I thought it was a picture when I bought this. Ooh, I'm gonna try it because this is really fun. You know, girls, when you like have to like, you know, like bite it to split it apart and put it in your hair. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah! This thing lets you like use that and then it's open. Look at that. This is the future. This right here is the future of everything. I'm really curious if it like comes off. Does it come off? Wait, do I have to keep this piece of paper? Do I have to keep this if I want the future in my hands? Why doesn't it come out? Knowing me, I'd lose it. I'd lose it real quick. So I guess I'll be keeping that. Another thing I bought some, I don't know what to call them. They're like barrettes. Oh, mother, father. So rude. I hate when my hair slips out. I try so hard. Got so far. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. So I also got these like, I mean, you know what these are called. What are these? I got this. You got this. Guys, those are great words of advice. You got this. You can do anything. I believe in you. I believe in every single one of you. Pause from Kim. That is an honest moment. You can do anything. Surely they tell me what it is. What do I even look up if I don't know what it is? Little clippy thingies you put in your hair. What are those called? I mean, that could be a million things. But I got these because these are really handy and the ones I have, disappear. And we all know why. 4-year-old. But yeah, I saw them and I was like, these are better than the ones I had, so I'm gonna get them. And I realized while I was showing you guys all of my lovely impulse buys that I might have a problem. Not an impulse buy kind of problem. It's not like I'm an alcoholic. I don't need help. I'm okay. I can get through this. It's the last time, I promise. But here's the thing. Do I need to like make alliances with hair products? Because, okay, so this is Skoonchi. And again, with all the hard words to pronounce. Why is girl stuff so hard to pronounce? So I've got Skoonchi. I've got Conair. I'm gonna go Conair because that sounds cooler. Do I need to make a decision between the two? Do I have to make a pact? Because these are fun and I've got the future in my hand right here. But these are really nice because they work and I know they work and I like them and they're cute. But they're two companies. I'm gonna read the back here. Skoonchi, registered, circle, thingy, has got you covered with the basics you rely on every day and the special look for a little something extra. What? Do they make bobby pins? Because I don't mind making an alliance. I don't mind. Do you make those thingies? You don't even tell me what you make. You're just the future. And I might have to stick with you because you're the future. You're the future. It's too hard. I can't make that decision right now. So I got those. And those are now mine because I bought them with the $20 bill that I was about to give my sister. Okay. I'm gonna try this out. If I shake this, it's so big. It's a huge thing. And look at the tiny little spray thingy. Tiny little spray. I'm so afraid I'm gonna like spray myself in the eye. If you know me, that's totally plausible. I'm gonna try this. There's so much spray. It just destroyed my ear.